Welcome to this edition of North Yorkshire Rugby Club News. Time to look at results from last Saturday, the 16th of September. Let's start in the National League 2 North. Wharfdale had a good away win at Tynedale with a 22-24 win. This leaves them 7th in the league. They must be happy with their start to the season. Moving to Regional 1 North East. Cleckheaton 10, York 30, Ilkley 17, Harrogate 20. It was even half time at Cleckheaton, 10 points each, but York pulled away in the second half to win 10-30. York are looking good so far this season. They are 4th in the league. Ilkley had a narrow loss to Harrogate, and that looks as if it could have been a very tight game. Harrogate are 3rd in the lead, and Ilkley are 8th in the league. Next, we move to Regional 2 North East. Moulton 26, Selby 40, Moortown 46, Scarborough 0. Moulton and Norton going down to Selby leaves Moulton in 5th place in the league. Selby is in 3rd. Both teams must be happy with that. On the other hand, Scarborough lay in 12th position. It's a long season, so there's a long way to go yet, so there's no need to worry. Now we have Counties 1 Yorkshire. Harrogate, Pythons 24, Wensleydale 36. Both clubs were promoted last season. Dale seem to be finding their feet. Dale are 6th in the league, with Pythons being 11th. In Counties 2 Yorkshire, Bramley Phoenix 10, Ripon 33. That was a good win for Ripon away from home. Ripon lay 3rd in the league. Good start for them. North Ribblesdale 81, Hemsworth 5. Not a lot to say about that score, except that North Rizzerdale had a good day out and they are 4th in the league, just behind Ripon. Next, we have Counties 3 Yorkshire. Burley 5, Thirsk 45. Thirsk with a good away win now lay 6th in the league. Halifax Vandals 17, Skipton 15. Skipton in a close game and came away with a bonus point. They are laying 12th in the league. West Park Leeds 8, Northallerton 19. Have Northallerton turned the tide around from last season? They stand at the top of the league after 3 games. Finally, we have Counties 4 Yorkshire. Nestle Rowntrees had a away walkover against Knaresborough, leaving Rowntrees in 5th place and Knaresborough at the bottom of the league. York RI 5, Hornsey 7. A good away win for Hornsey, but a tight match. RI with a losing bonus point are 5th in the league. Richmond Chanel versus Leeds Madonians 38. Richmond struggled against a team who are 3rd in the league. Richmondshire are 8th in the league and can only get better. Our 3 forecasters' results for the weekend was as follows. Molly got 9 correct, Stu got 7 correct, Dave got 5 correct, and the overall standing in the league so far for this season is first Molly on 5 points, Stu 2nd on 6 points, Dave 3rd on 7 points. I'm not saying anything at the moment, but a dog at the top of the leagues. Come on lads, let's get going. Now let's look at next Saturday. Saturday the 23rd of September. National League 2 North, Wharfdale vs Fylde. Regional 1 North East, Alnwick vs Harrogate, Sandal vs Ilkley and York vs Doncaster Phoenix. Regional 2 North East, we have Scarborough vs Morley, Glossop vs Malton and Norton. Counties 1 Yorkshire, Wensleydale Hullensians, West Leeds vs Harrogate Pythons. Counties 2 Yorkshire, Ossett vs North Ribblesdale, Yarnbury vs Ripon. Down in Counties 3 Yorkshire, we have Northallerton vs Castleford, Skipton vs Weakley Hills and Thirsk vs Rotherham Phoenix. In Counties 4 Yorkshire, we find Knaresborough at home to Nestle Rowntree, York RI at home to Hornsey and Richmondshire at home to Leeds Madonians. Looking at the review of those, in National League 2 North you have to fancy Wharfdale at home. In Regional 1 North East, Harrogate are going well. Alnwick have not got their season into start yet, so I will take Harrogate. Sandal vs Ilkley will be a good game. I will go for a home win. York vs Doncaster Phoenix. Both teams have had a good start and I will go for a home win. Regional 2 East. Scarborough has not had a good start to the season, but I will go for a narrow home win. Glossop vs Malton and Norton. I know nothing about Glossop. Just stick my neck out and go for a home win. Counties 1 Yorkshire, a home win for Wensleydale. They seem to have got their act together and are going well. Counties 2 Yorkshire will go for away wins by North Ribblesdale and Ripon. Counties 3 Yorkshire, Northallerton and Thirsk to have home wins. Skipton not got going yet away from home, so I'll go for a win for Rotherham Phoenix. Counties 4 Yorkshire, Knaresborough having trouble and it could be a walkover for Nestle Rowntrees, but I do hope they do get a game on, but I'll still go for Nestle Rowntrees to win. York RI to have a home win and Leeds Madonians may prove too strong for Richmondshire.
Cartercroft, York Rugby Club. The forecast for Saturday 23rd of September, National League 2 North, Wharfdale v Fylde, I'll take Fylde. Regional 1 North East, Alnwick Harrogate, I'll take Alnwick. Sandal versus Ilkley, I'll take Sandal, home win. And York versus Doncaster Phoenix, home win York. Regional 2 North East, Scarborough Morley, I'll take Morley. Glossop versus Malton and Norton, I'll take Malton and Norton. Counties 1 Yorkshire, Wensleydale versus Hullensians, I'll take Hullensians. West Leeds versus Harrogate Pythons, West Leeds. Counties 2 Yorkshire, Ossett versus North Ribblesdale, I'll take North Ribblesdale. Yarnbury versus Ripon, take Ripon. Counties 3 Northallerton, Castleford, Northallerton. Skipton, Weakley Hills, Skipton. Thirsk versus Rotherham Phoenix, Thirsk. Counties 4 Yorkshire, Knaresborough versus Nestle Rowntree, Knaresborough. Yorkshire RI versus Hornsey, I'll take Hornsey. Richmondshire versus Leeds Madonians, I'll take Richmondshire.
National League 2 North, Wharfdale versus Fylde, I'll go for Wharfdale. Regional 1 North East. Alnwick versus Harrogate, I'm going for Alnwick. Sandal versus Ilkley, I'm going for Sandal. And York versus Doncaster Phoenix, going for York. Regional 2 North East. Scarborough versus Morley, I'm going for Scarborough. Glossop versus Malton and Norton, going for Malton and Norton. Counties 1 Yorkshire. Wensleydale versus Hullonians, I'm going for Wensleydale. And West Leeds versus Harrogate Pythons, West Leeds. Counties 2 Yorkshire. Ossett versus North Ribblesdale, I'm going for Ossett. And Yarnbury versus Ripon, I'm going for Yarnbury. And Counties 3 Yorkshire. Northallerton versus Castleford, going for Northallerton. Skipton versus Wheatley Hills, going for Skipton. And Thirsk versus Rotherham Phoenix, I'm going for Rotherham Phoenix. And Counties 4 Yorkshire, Knaresborough, Nestles Rowntree, I'm going for Knaresborough. And York RI versus Hornsey, I'm going for York RI. And Richmond versus Leeds Modernians, I'm going for Richmond.
Which game would you want to see?
If I was going to watch a game, I think I'd like to see Alnwick and Harrogate.
National League 2 North, Wharfdale v Fylde. I'm going to put Wharfdale for a home win. Alnwick against Harrogate in the Regional 1 North East. I'm going to take Harrogate. Sandal versus Ilkley. I'm going to take Sandal there as a home win, and York against Doncaster, which is top of the league clash. I would say York. And then we have Regional 2 North East. Scarborough versus Morley. I'm going to take Morley there because I think yeah, there should be quite a good outfit playing away from home, not far to travel. Glossop against Malton and Norton. Glossop, apparently they're doing quite well, don't know much about them. Counties 1, Yorkshire, Wensleydale versus Hullonians. I'm going to take Wensleydale as a home win. And West Leeds versus Harrogate Pythons as a home win. And then we're going to go into Yorkshire Counties 2, Ossett v Ribblesdale, Ribblesdale to win, and Yarnbury versus Ripon, Ripon to win. Counties 3, Yorkshire, Northallerton versus Castleford. I'm going to take Northallerton as a home win. And Skipton versus Wheatley Hills. I'm going to take Wheatley Hills, who are pushing. And Thirsk versus Rotherham Phoenix. I'm going to take Rotherham Phoenix to beat them. And Yorkshire 4, Knaresborough versus Rowntrees. Since Knaresborough haven't been getting a team out, I'm going to put Rowntrees in for a win there. York RI versus Hornsey. Home side, definitely York RI to win that one. And Richmond versus Leeds Medonians. I'm going to take Leeds Medonians to win.
Saturday 23rd of September. National League 2 North. Wharfdale versus Fylde. Predicted win for Fylde. Regional 1 North East. Alnwick versus Harrogate, a win for Alnwick. Sandal versus Ilkley, predicted win for Sandal. York versus Doncaster Phoenix, win for York. Regional 2 North East, Scarborough versus Morley. Glossop versus Malton and Norton, a predicted win for Malton. Counties 1 Yorkshire. Wensleydale versus Hullonians. Predicted win for Hullonians. West Leeds versus Harrogate Pythons. Leeds to win. Counties 2 Yorkshire. Ossett versus North Ribblesdale. Win for Ossett. Yarnbury versus Ripon. Possible win for Ripon. Counties 3 Yorkshire. Northallerton versus Castleford. Northallerton to win. Skipton versus Wheatley Hills, Skipton to win. Thirsk versus Rotherham Phoenix, a win for Thirsk. Counties 4, Yorkshire. Knaresborough versus Nestle Roundtree. Predict Nestle Roundtree. York RI versus Hornsea, win for York RI. Richmondshire versus Leeds Modernians, predict a win for Leeds. The game I would like to watch is York versus Doncaster Phoenix.
Thanks for watching and have a good weekend, no matter which game of rugby you watch. Just a quick question, who would you put in at number 10 for England this weekend? I'm sorry I've got to finish on a sad note. I've just heard that Bob Baker has died. He started in the Colts at Northallerton and ended up doing a spell as chairman. Happy memories of playing with Bob. Rest in peace, Bob.